Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Lindenemyer, and in this video I will be comparing and contrasting the three main types of blood vessels in the body. Blood vessels are classified both on size and the direction in which they carry blood. Blood vessels are tube-shaped organs that transport blood throughout the body, both from the heart and lungs to the organs, tissues, and cells, and back to the heart and lungs to be reoxygenated. The three types of blood vessels are arteries, veins, and capillaries. Arteries and veins have three distinct layers in their walls, which facilitate blood flow, delivery, and oxygen exchange. The tunica interna, also called the endothelium, is the innermost layer of a blood vessel and is made of simple squamous epithelial tissue and a basement membrane. This layer is semi-permeable, assists in oxygen and CO2 exchange, waste collection, and other functions. More on this shortly. This layer also prevents the blood cells from sticking to the vessel walls, therefore avoiding blood clots. The tunica media is the middle layer and wall of a blood vessel. This layer contains smooth muscle, which allows for greater control of blood delivery and flow because the vessel can change diameter to meet different needs. Blood vessels need to constrict or dilate in diameter as needed in order to meet the body's blood needs. Vasodilation is where the vessel increases in diameter so the vessel can carry more blood, and vasoconstriction is the decreasing of vessel diameter, which restricts blood flow. The tunica externa is the strong outermost layer in the vessel wall. It is made of connective tissue which protects the vessel and also helps anchor the vessel in place by attaching it to surrounding structures. As seen in this picture, unlike veins and arteries, capillaries only have a thin and porous tunica externa layer. Arteries carry oxygenated blood from the heart as well as transport critical elements such as glucose, amino acids, and lipids to the organs and tissues. As arteries travel away from the heart and gradually diminish in size, the largest are the conducting arteries like the aorta. These arteries are very elastic and have the ability to stretch in response to each pulse of the heart. Distributing arteries like the femoral and renal arteries are medium-sized and deliver the blood to specific regions and organs. Resistance arteries are the smallest and most numerous. The smallest resistance arteries are called arterioles, which controls the amount of blood on an organ or tissue receives. Arteries are different than veins in that they are stronger and more muscular. This is required since the blood pumped by the heart into the arteries is under pressure. Capillaries function to facilitate the exchange of gases, nutrients, and waste products between blood and tissue. They are the smallest blood vessels and are different because they only consist of endothelium and a thin basement membrane. This makes them highly permeable. Unlike arteries, veins that transport blood, capillaries act as intermediaries, connecting arterioles and venules into structures called capillary beds. There are three types of capillaries, ranging from least permeable, continuous, to more permeable, fenestrated, to the most permeable, sinusoids. Veins are blood vessels that transport blood toward the heart. Compared to arteries, the walls of veins are thinner as the blood flowing through them is not under great pressure. At rest, 2/3 of the body's blood is in the veins. Because of the lower pressure, veins have valves which act to be sure blood does not flow backwards. Like arteries, veins have several general sizes. Postcapillary venules are small porous vessels which take on waste fluids and oxygen-depleted blood from tissues and capillary beds. Muscular venules are medium-sized and contain valves. Because the blood in veins is under low pressure, these valves make sure that blood does not back up and flow in the wrong direction. Large veins like the inferior vena cava deliver the oxygen-poor blood back to the heart, which then restarts the blood flow cycle. Thank you for listening.